Eki mai kake mai, nau mai haere mai, mā taki mai, ki tēnei hōtaka, 54. Kawe a wanga mo te hoi, kei waho, nā te mea, ko te kirihimete I roto I te pāka o manirua, kei te haere. Ai. He maha ngā tāngata kei kona, he maha ngā waka E tiwana ki waho nei. So, people, welcome to my broadcast, number 58. It's a busy night outside here in Maniriwa, Christmas in the park, so explosive noises going on outside. So, not bad for a pohara place, a poor place, or a poor town like Maniriwa. They've got money to burn. So I hope they enjoy themselves and all the whānau. It's for the whānau. And, you know, it's a treat they don't ever get. And they only get it once a year. So I hope all the whānau have taken advantage of being there tonight, enjoying all the food, plenty of free food, music, and you name it going on, and the free fireworks. So, because we have to do our broadcast, we are here just listening to what's going on. Best place to be, actually, because it's a bit cool outside at the moment. Although it's fine, it's a little chilly. The wind's up outside. Right. Well, I hope everybody's had an eventful weekend, you know, trying to get themselves some rest, whakatātina as we call it, and also trying to get innovative, you know, innovative and new ideas and, you know, looking at the whole picture and thinking, okay, next week I'm going to do this and not this. So let's hope you've had a lot of vibes, you know, moving forward into the week ahead. And because of what's happening in TBC now, a few changes are happening, good changes. Plus, we must keep updated with what's going on. We must go and hone our own interpretations of everything blog that we have to broadcast to the world. And it can only make for better members, you know, better quality members, and our members will educate themselves as well based on what you broadcast and what they read. I know we have more non-readers than readers out there, but hey, it's important that we spread that word for people to read the blog daily. It's critical, you know, for the growth of TBC.
Yeah.
And because that's the name of the game at the moment, growth. Te tupuranga, as we say in my reo. Te tupuranga o te piriona, o te kapa piriona. All right? So, with that, I just want to go into a couple of things before I head into my kaupapa for the evening. And I'd like to start with tonight. I want to start with Cashflow Coaching because that is, I feel, number one learning center. It is because what it does to the individual, it gives them the true interpretation of anything and everything that we read in the blog. Now, if it doesn't, then it becomes your platform to raise any issues that you have with the blog. Other than that, we do not have a platform where we are noticed, where our inquiries are taken on board. So that is another advantage of being in Cashflow Coaching. It's the fact that you can voice your concerns and they are taken to admin. If it can't be resolved there, it'll be taken to admin. Now bear that in mind when you think about where do you go to. So, as a greenie person and as a new member, we say, go read the blog. Your questions will be answered. Or go look at this and read it. Go into your back office and read in there as well. And if you have issues, where do you go from there? Okay, so you have a support ticket that you can go to in your Kringle Cash back office, and you can voice your inquiry in there. But from my own point of view, that's not enough. That is not enough to get it to admin quicker than voicing it via Cashflow Coaching. Now, I've raised a few issues through Cashflow Coaching, and voila, it's, my answers have been given every single time. I've gotten the answers sooner than I thought. So, that's plus as well. And, it's also a platform where you're not to be afraid, have no fear whatsoever. Kawe mataku. Don't have fear. If you want to find out anything, speak it. Speak up. Otherwise, you won't find the answer. Or you won't get no answers if you don't speak up. And it's no good going mumbling here and mumbling there, and spewing in somebody's ear, the wrong person, because the message goes out the wrong way. Next thing you hear, oh, so-and-so said we can do this, and so-and-so said, no, you cut all that out by doing it this way. Cashflow Coaching also offers you the opportunity to make $100 daily. Plus. Okay? And this is consistently. Not one day today and never at all, the next 2 weeks, then you come back and do $100 exact. No. It teaches you to do it consistently, regularly. And this is what you want. This is what you want to be able to get out of Cashflow Coaching. It reinforces some of the things also that you may have, in your own mind. Any ideas, any innovative ideas, they could become fruitful for you. So, I back Cashflow Coaching to the hills because I can see what it can do for any individual. I know what it's done for me. And I know what it does for others as well. Even though it could be a long journey, but hey, at least you get in there and start. Because once you start and you persevere, you know, don't give up after 2 days and say, oh, it's a bit too heavy for me, or I can't keep up because I don't understand. Tell the coach that you need more time on certain things. You'll go back there, you'll backtrack. I've seen it many times. So, those are the great advantages of being in Cashflow Coaching. Other than being, seconded to being guest on Randy's 24/7. But by him doing that, also gives you, if you're not a broadcaster, it also gives you peace of mind and confidence, more confidence than you have to be in the hot seat, as we call it, the hot seat. And when you do it a few times, it doesn't become the hot seat for you. It becomes a seat where you can say what you want to say. So you approach it in a different manner after a few times. Yes, you start. The real talk starts happening. At first, you're like, that person that sits there and waits to be asked a question. No, once you've been in there for a little while, you can't wait to get whatever it is, playing tricks on your mind. You can't wait to get that out. And if it so happens to be part of the subject, at large, then, hey, you're home and hose. You get all your questions answered as one. Plus, other people learn from it. All the viewers that are watching, other broadcasters that are watching, also learn from it. So, those are the perks of being in Cashflow Coaching. I call them perks because they're extras. Things that you didn't expect to have happen to you. And you have them now. And you have them over and above those who don't attend Cashflow Coaching. Okay, so let's move on. Me hara tonu tātou. The next thing is, it's a culmination of 3 different things. We have our rewards that we should be pushing daily. We have until the end of January 2019. We have until then, to get all the fruits of our labour through these rewards. Cookie rewards, Cashflow Coaching is another that we can get all these benefits from. Rapid rewards. Now, the thing with rapid rewards, if you are registered, you have paid your fee, then you should be looking to get 2 people. And from there, you just duplicate. One person gets 2. Those people go down and find 2 each. And so on, and so on, and so on. That's all they have to do. Duplicate. So there's really nothing hard about doing it. The only difference is, if you're doing it as a holiday promo, there is no time factor to it. There's no 24-hour, 48-hour. But you can, if you use your head, you can use the rapid rewards via the hourly factors, like, the 24-hour and 48-hour factor. You can use it that way. So, think hard if you're going to do rapid rewards or if you're going to just do the holiday promotion. They can work hand in hand. So, I mean, the only difference that I see is that the person who sponsors in the beginning now gets paid through the holiday promotion. Well, they now get rewards, put it that way. Not paid, rewards through the holiday promotion. If you do a 24-hour stint and bring in 2 people, and those people bring in 2 people within 24 hours, then it also becomes rapid rewards. Okay? Because remember, in the rapid reward matrix, the person who sponsors has to be an oldie, not a newbie. The newbie comes once that oldie refers one person. So think about it, do your homework. Think about it, because that's how I see it. And that is how they're saying it works. So holiday promo and rapid rewards can run together. Okay? Now, cookie rewards. You know that you can gain cookie rewards just by attending a send button meeting. But if you're a new member, you must have your send button on before you can attend a send button meeting. That is the only requirement that you need to have. If you have it, you're home and host. You're in there, sign in, listen to the broadcast, get the keyword. And there you have it. You have a choice of 5 at the moment to attend. You can attend all 5 if you wish to. Not hard to do, but yes, you can, because you can go and support those non-speaking send button meetings. You can support them, even if you don't understand what they're saying. The thing is, you being there is almost like saying, these people care about what I'm doing and what I am saying. This is what you send that message to the host. And every host is looking for that support. So be supportive in that sense. Now, I'm just going to go to a little piece in the blog that's only just come out the other day, and it's regarding the send button host. Now, think of yourself as being a send button host. Even if you're not one now, but think of them and what they have to do. They've got requirements too. So let's go see. I forgot to share. Let me go back and share it. Otherwise you won't know what's going on. Right. Let's go again. Okay, share, big share. Stop being greedy, Bex, and not sharing. I do this every time. Never mind. We'll get there. Okay. Words of wisdom to send button meeting hosts. This is good for people to just read so they understand what happens to the send button meeting host. First of all, I want all of the hosts. Now, this is from admin. all of the hosts of Send Button meetings to know how much I deeply appreciate them and their contribution to the TBC community and Kringle society. Bless all of you from the highest. Amen to that. Now that we are focused on duplication and unity, we need to use time wisely in a way that allows our global viewers a reasonable experience weekly without consuming too much of their time. Duplication should not be time consuming. So, the burden of managing meeting time falls on the shoulders of the host. As per the notice given out for each meeting, the video link should appear exactly 15 minutes before the meeting starts, which is at 6:45 a.m. P time, and in New Zealand it is 3:45 a.m. NZT. Okay? It even makes me nervous when the link appears much later than that. So a consistent effort here is important to keep our viewers at ease. So I guess this has come from maybe some complaints from certain members. I wouldn't say all. I mean, all members should have a certain amount of patience at least, because I know what it's like to be a broadcaster and you're trying to log in and you can't. And that could be some of the reasons why they are late. So, bear with the hostess. The meeting should start precisely on time at 7 a.m. PT for the same reasons. This simple discipline will add greatly to the professionalism of the Send Button meeting experience. I consider these weekly meetings to be the heartbeat of our TBC community, and some members have a very limited amount of time and perhaps only plug in to watch TBC-related shows once a week at these meetings and don't have the extra time to view broadcasts. That is so true. I know in New Zealand we have a lot of members who can't watch certain broadcasts because they're getting ready or off to work at the time that they broadcast. These meetings will help us to become more and more unified in our effort to change the world for the better. The material I provide to go over in these meetings could be covered in about 20 to 30 minutes usually. So, the topic, the kaupapa of Send Button meetings is given to broadcasters. It's up to them to deliver. And it's up to them to deliver exactly how admin would love all these topics to be delivered. So these meetings should actually last 45 to 60 minutes. I've noticed that some of these meetings have been going on for 90 to 120 minutes, and we are going to burn members out at that length. Plan your meetings well in advance so that the very longest they will run is 60 minutes. Give out the keyword around 5 minutes before the close of your meetings. 2 panelists is more than enough to run an interesting show on YouTube, and any more than that will likely make the meeting much longer than is necessary. This is your show, so select your panelists over the weekend and make sure they will be on time and ready to add to your show. Feel free to invite whomever you want to play the roles of panelists each week. Rotate them as you see fit. We all do enjoy the dialogues on broadcast and meeting versus just the host that monologues the whole time. True. If the host will follow this advice, I'm sure the whole TVC community will appreciate it very much. Thank you again for stepping up to play this role. And as always, we are looking for more hosts to cover the other languages around the world. Now, it's interesting to note, we should go back up the page, and they say the meetings, where are we? The reason why they have 10-button meetings here, I consider these weekly meetings to be the heartbeat of our TVC community, and some members have a very limited amount of time and perhaps only plug in to watch TVC related shows once a week at these meetings. So that is one reason why they have these meetings. For those people who cannot attend individual members' broadcasts during the week. Due to whatever reasons they have, they can only attend a 10-button meeting. And some of them attend them before they head to work. So, they've got to get up that extra hour or two before they even get ready to go to work. Some people are sleeping. They have to break their sleep to wake up to these. But they do it because they can't get to other meetings, okay? So they don't attend other meetings. So I suppose many of them have spoken up about having to wait and about the lengthy broadcasts that are happening. I understand where they're coming from. When you've got 4 10-button meetings all happening at once, I mean they all start at the same time, and they all should be finishing at the same time, but they don't, and they drag on and on and on. I can understand somebody of this caliber trying to watch and trying to be supportive. So I also understand that it looks like admin are saying here they take the brunt of probably any criticism regarding the times the 10-button meetings start and the times they finish and the number of people on the panel. So that is good feedback. That is good for admin to put that there. So others like us who do not do 10-button meetings or as hosts can understand what the 10-button meeting host has to go through to just being the host. Okay? So, that's food for thought. Great food for thought, that is. So, next time you go to a 10-button meeting, have patience because, the 10-button host is probably pulling his hair out, trying to get going and get started for everyone watching. It's a mean task, and it doesn't always happen the way you want it to happen. Heck no. That's being a good host. But if it all falls to crap, then, the people supporting all the other members to just have patience. If they don't have anywhere else to go at that time of the morning. So I just want to say and acknowledge everyone for coming tonight. And like always, I will read all the names out. I don't care how long it takes me, but you must be acknowledged for being here. You make the sacrifice to come. Whether it's to support me, whether it's to hear what I've got to say, like always, I've always got something to say, or just being in the company of others. That says a lot. So, kia ora to you, Carol. Now, kia ora in this instance, I'm saying thank you, okay? Because I can say kia ora and it can mean hello. But in this instance, I'm saying kia ora, Carol, which means thank you, Carol, for being here. Kia ora, Little, kia ora, Bill, kia ora, Brother Darren, Brother Israel, Brother Reserve, Brother Pritish, Bingo Agency, which is the email site, Brother MD Abdus, Brother Homion, Brother Imran, Brother Kamal, and Brother Manik. Thank you all for being here. We shall meet again, probably tomorrow night. Same time, same place, same person. Or I'll just change a little bit. So, kake te anō, everybody, and have a good evening. Thank you.